Joining me on stage to present the award to Mo Vaughn is Stephen Coyle, Alliance Board Member and CEO of the AFL-CIO Housing Investment Trust.
Well, first I want to say, hasn't this been a remarkably inspiring evening? It's really good not just to know, but to see and feel how much is being done. And I want to salute those who began the National Alliance so many years ago for their vision and their continuing dedication. And I want to tell you tonight that the American labor movement will be supporting the Alliance as long as there is a labor movement. And our group has financed 2,500 affordable housing units since January, and I leave tonight knowing we have to do more. But I'm here to call attention to a remarkable man. Mo Vaughn was, as we know, an all-star. He was an MVP. 16,000 people have played baseball since Abner Doubleday said, "Play ball," so many years ago. 16,000. But only 90 finished their careers with more than 300 home runs and 1,000 RBIs. This guy was a great ball player and one of the great clutch hitters of his day. And if injury didn't shorten his career, we'd be meeting tonight in Cooperstown. But the Macy Award means something to us because the projects Mo Vaughn and his partners have taken on are some of the toughest projects I've ever seen. So to me, the Macy Award means Mo Vaughn is in the National Alliance to End Homelessness Hall of Fame.
Guys, no standing. First of all, this is a tremendous event. I've been to a lot of events over the years. This is a great thing. I'd like to say congratulations to all the honorees. What you have been doing is tremendous. Actually living the process, going through it. You've done some great things, and please don't stop. I have some friends here I have to thank for coming. First of all, I'd like to thank Mrs. Lois Jackson. I'd also like to thank Dr. Marilyn and Hugh Brown for coming up. I would also like to thank my mother and father, Dr. Leroy and Shirley Vaughn, for coming from Midlothian, Virginia up to see me. You can't get here to receive this award without a great team. I have some great guys. We do great work. They're great friends of mine. And most of all, for me, they're great mentors. First and foremost, my partner, Gene Schnorr, who is the catalyst at Omni, who should be really honestly standing right next to me. Also, I would like to thank Rob Bennett, Mill Plain Properties. I'd like to thank Scott Kodak of Alliant Capital, Sean Horowitz of Alliant Capital, and Michael Clace. These guys are the backbone of why I'm able to stand up there and accept this award. I tell people that I've talked to tonight, if you want to execute a deal, you're looking at the best team right here to get things done. I accept the John W. Macy Award with great humility. And what I mean by that is that I'm very, very fortunate as a man and as a person. I was able to play 12 years of solid Major League Baseball in some great cities. I lived the life. I made a lot of money. I had a great time. I was on top of the world. I found that, who really gets an opportunity to get hurt in 2003, jump into the private sector, and still be successful as I've been going forward with Omni. Very, very people in life get an opportunity to have one success with what they're doing. I've been able to have two. And that's, for me, has been an unbelievable task. And it's been a great time and a great ride for me. I've also seen that living my life as an athlete, it's not really a real life. And getting involved in affordable housing is really the true test of what society is all about. I have learned so much. I think I've learned more over the past 6 years, 6 or 7 years since 2003, of being a strong person, of being a professional, of being a quality individual, of setting out a task, finishing a goal, following up. And I think it's really 3 words that we use, and that's just doing the right thing. That's all that Omni really is built upon, is going out and doing the right thing. Since 2004, we have seen some of the worst projects in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Boston, upstate New York areas that you could possibly see. Some of the worst living conditions. And all we've ever tried to do is go in and provide a service. And I think as long as we continue to provide this type of service, we will be in this business. I never knew what was going to happen when I started this business. For us to be 4,500 units deep, doing our own management, construction, development, believe me, Gene and I, we didn't know it. But we're here. We have the greatest measuring rod of all. When we walk our properties and the tenants of our properties continue to tell us, "How you doing, Mr. Vaughn? Thank you for what you've done," that puts a smile on our face, and that's what keeps us going. This is a tremendous event. Like I said, congratulations to all honorees. You all deserve it far much more than I do. Let's continue to go out and do the right thing and end homelessness. Thank you very much.